President Tigrai gave a briefing to the press on Tuesday, discussing the status of the humanitarian truce, prospects of further negotiations with the Ethiopian government, and allegations by the Eritrean government that the Tigrayan government intended to attack Eritrea. On the humanitarian truce, the president said attempts to hamper the delivery of humanitarian assistance have persisted on the side of Ethiopian forces, and said assistance coming into the region falls far short of what's needed to address needs on the ground.
There is still obstruction of humanitarian aid coming into Tigray, and the aid that's coming is still very little. Additionally, a shortage of fuel has made distribution to other parts of Tigray very difficult.
The president also addressed a recent report by a French outlet that alleged the government of Tigray had indicated that it was open to negotiating Tigray's territorial integrity, and said this was far from the truth.
There are claims that we are open to negotiate Western Tigray. This is untrue. If we do not end this siege and liberate all territories of Tigray, if we give up Western Tigray, what are we fighting for? Tigray's territorial integrity is non-negotiable. Vital services remain blocked. They must be restored before any negotiation process can begin.
The president also responded to allegations by the Eritrean government that his government intends to attack Eritrea. The president said that there was no such intentions on the part of his government, but emphasized that the withdrawal of Eritrean forces from all parts of Tigray and accountability for war crimes committed by its forces are vital to sustainable peace.
Eritrean forces have committed heinous crimes in Tigray. Allegations by the Eritrean government that our forces intend to attack Eritrea are an indication of the mischievous nature of Eritrean government that has so far been leading the war on Tigray. Now, it's blaming our forces for a supposed future attack as it continues to occupy parts of Tigray. Eritrean forces should withdraw from Tigrayan territories. We have no intention to attack Eritrea. We want a liberated Tigray and lifting of the siege, and for the Eritrean government to stop its meddling.
The president emphasized that a referendum to allow Tigrayans to decide on the fate of their state, Tigray's territorial integrity, the restoration of basic services, and the official recognition of Tigray's armed forces cannot be negotiated in any process.